Man, I'm gone. I'm just
bad. Got snow in them, so they can't sleep in the bed. Like, they about to be mad as hell at me tonight. Yeah. Get it. It's recording. Huh? It's recording. Yeah. I like all that. I like all this extra shit. I love this shit. This is my favorite part about recording. It's the shit that like doesn't look like it should be content, but be content. That's my shit. What we talking about? So I want to get into you, man. I mean, shit, we homies, bro. Like, we really like family. You know what I'm saying? So. Been kicking it for a long time. Like, how did you get to Washington? Got orders here, man. Yeah. Got orders here in 2015. March 18, 2015, my first day here. Did Washington grow on you? Is this a place that will be close to your heart as you move to the next location?
Yeah. I've been here for 6 years.
Right.
I've been here for a minute.
Chunk.
I done met, you know what I'm saying? I done met some dope ass people, man. People that I'm gonna deal with the rest of my life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I got like a whole new family here.
You see yourself coming back here, or are you done? You done what you need to do in Washington?
I'll come here to visit, but I don't think I'll live here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's just, I'm a country ass dude, man. So I gotta be on the East Coast, man.
You gotta be in the
But the West Coast cool, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm very appreciative of being here.
Yeah.
I learned a lot, seen a whole different aspect of life. First time living on the West, first time being on the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I've ever left the East Coast prior to being here. So, yeah, I've been here, and it's like my second home now. So,
but I mean, what's your next destination?
Germany.
I mean, after Germany, what was your ideal destination?
I'm trying to go to Japan.
Ooh,
so you're
keeping it outside of the outside of the continent.
I'm trying to go to Japan, Spain.
Spain's right next to Africa.
I'm trying to rock with Korea for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to go everywhere to get paid to live there. It's easy to go to the States. It's easy to fly anywhere in the States. $200 you get there. It's a little different going overseas.
Right.
So I'm trying to experience every culture, interact with every nationality. You know what I'm saying? Just to say I've been to Japan. I've had real Japanese food. I've had real Korean food. I've been in Germany. I've been to K-Town. I've been to these countries and experienced these other cultures and not some watered down artificial stuff in America that tells me this is what it's like. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't nothing like the real thing. So, you know what I'm saying? I can fly to Florida anytime I want to. I can fly to North Carolina. I can fly to Colorado. I can fly anywhere in the States for a couple $100. But we talking about going to different countries, man. It's a different ball game. So
I know you operate in a whole different rule.
Yeah.
Under a whole different regime.
Yeah.
Do you want to broaden the horizon for your children so that they can be and come up in a different idea than how you grew up? You know, have a bigger view of the world.
I appreciate how I grew up. You know what I'm saying? I had one of the best childhoods you could ever fucking have in life. Like, at the time when I was little, I had 14 cousins at the time. Well, I got way more cousins now. You know what I'm saying? We didn't have more kids and all that. But at the time, my big cousin, it was him, his sister, me. We had one older cousin. We had Tony, then like my first cousin, his sister, then me, and it just trickled down. So like we were always like the older ones, so we was tight. You know what I'm saying? We grew up with the farmland, the animals, dirt bikes, 4-wheelers, 3-wheelers, golf carts, mopeds. You know what I'm saying? Everybody came to our grandparents' house to kick it on the weekends. You know what I'm saying? Like we had a good ass childhood, jumping off houses, jumping out of trees, wrestling on trampolines and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like we had a real good childhood, real tight.
How did your childhood mold you into the person that you are today? Like, what foundation did you establish from the childhood that you went through?
Put your head down and grind, man. It's always money to be made. It's always a way to be made. Don't come with no excuses. It's always a way to be made, bro. I was in middle school. Let me tell you this true story. I was in middle school. Before I was middle school, 7th grade. Before I could legally work with a worker's permit.
Mm-hmm.
So like I said earlier when we were talking, I used to pick peas when I was a little knucklehead. You know what I'm saying? I used to always rake the yards, get money, wash the cars. When I was even younger than that, 4th grade, we had this big ass pecan tree in my yard. I used to pick pecans and sell them to all the old people in church, $5 a bag.
So the hustle,
you know what I'm
saying?
saying? Always working. With my uncle, rest in peace, Unc, man, passed from cancer. I used to go with him. We used to go into the woods, rake pine straw in these big fucking fields, and bale pine straw, $5 a bale. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always been working. Hedge bushes, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah, always been working. That's why I got my work ethic from my uncle. But, yeah, man, true story, man. I before I could legally work, I bought a lawnmower from this Ricky Dink dude. Then I took it down the street. I bought it for $5. Took it down the street, paid another dude $5 to fix it. I used to ride my bike up and down the neighborhoods, trailing it. I cut grass, $15 a yard, $20 a yard. You know what I'm saying?
That's a hustle that a lot of people don't get into no more. They don't get into that hustle no more.
And it's there, so you know what I'm saying. So that was my summertime hustle. You know what I'm saying? And then it got to the point where the neighborhood sees, yo, this young man's trying to make money the right way.
Right.
I want to support you. You asking for $20, here go 50.
And
come
people
back
don't
in 2
understand
weeks.
that. When you got a heart full of gold, some shit you just can't explain. Like,
bro.
People gonna support you just because the feelings they get from you.
Yeah, bro.
Everything
When it's
can't
genuine.
be explained off of he cut the grass the best. No, he had the best heart. He was just
Work ethic, man. You gotta have a work ethic. You gotta have the drive. You gotta have the motivation, and that's what it all boils down to. Like even now, like now that I'm older, when like you said, that used to be the hustle. It ain't the same now, but like if I see any kid, I don't care. I don't judge them at all. They can look to somebody else. They can look scary or sketchy. I don't care, bro. If I see a kid grinding, I'm gonna support him, even if my grass don't need cutting. Here go $20. Come back next week and cut it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna support you because I was you at one point in time. So
do you see
I know how that just makes you want to keep going and do shit the right way, because there's nothing worse than trying to do shit the right way and constantly do it and then constantly get stepped on. It's like, all right, well, fuck it, man. I might as well come over here. I see these dudes making money the wrong way, but they making money. I'm trying to do it the right way and still getting shit on. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like a mind fuck, but.
I mean, the positive reinforcements for that you're going on the right path they're always beneficial.
They just motivate you, bro.
Do you see the difference between the coast as far as the work ethic? Is that why you value the southern way of life over the West Coast living that you succumb to?
There's money to be made here. We just live in different times.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? On the West Coast, it ain't as many fields and pine trees and gravel roads that need to be smoothed out and trees that need to be cut down. It's just different agriculture.
Right.
Agriculture. So, you go to the South, you see farmland, you see corn stalks, you see farm animals, chicken houses, like just the way of living is different. There's more things to do in the South, on the West, on the East Coast, but there's more money to be made here. Like, instead of me cutting grass in the South, I might come out here and pressure wash houses.
Ooh, you
know
still
what
got
I'm saying?
alcohol in these cups, man. Let's get
Yeah.
rid of that.
Yeah.
Let's get rid of that.
I noticed that about like 10,
Yeah,
15 minutes ago.
I
I was
just
like, I ain't gonna
noticed
say
that.
nothing. I'm gonna everybody forget.
I just noticed that. So yeah, let's get rid of that. We can't do that. Let's get rid. We can do the cheering on the seat, you know, while we sit down. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's gonna be like the Apollo.
I'm telling you.
We just killed a whole bottle. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I'm glad the last shot was on camera.
But yeah, bro, it's just the.
So there's more money to be made on the West Coast.
definitely more money to be made on the West Coast.
But the mentality that you get being in the South is different.
It's different.
You feel because you feel like I feel like the neighbors can still whoop your ass in the South. Like
yeah.
there's
sure.
a couple neighbors who'll still.
Everybody
who'll
knows
still
everybody in the
whoop you.
South, man. Everybody knows everybody.
Right.
Like in the country.
Right.
In the country, like there's parts in the South that's very, very city like, where it's just like here.
Atlanta and shit.
Yeah.
Charlotte,
Raleigh, you know what I'm
Raleigh,
saying?
yeah.
But for the vast majority, like in the country parts of town,
Mm-hmm.
there's typically one main road
Yep.
that runs through the little country town, and then there's dirt roads. You might live here, your aunt gonna live here, your uncle gonna live there, your cousin gonna live there, and if you fuck up over here, this lady gonna tell your uncle, your uncle gonna whoop your ass, and your uncle gonna tell your mama gonna whoop your ass, and when your dad get home, your dad gonna whoop your ass.
You got at least 3 ass whoopings.
At least.
Depending on where you fucked up
At least. You know what I'm saying? At least, bro. So, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But I loved it, bro. Like,
Yeah.
I loved it, man, because
It's nothing like that because that's love.
everybody took care of everybody. Like, even not even saying from a financial standpoint, just if the auntie of the neighborhood seen some foul shit, they gonna get on the phone. Hey, I seen your son down here. Shit ain't looking cool. You might want to call him. You know what I'm saying? Now you get that call from your mama. Now you doing some fuck shit or some bullshit. Now you gotta hear him go home, and that just got you out of a shitty situation that you don't know what you could have ended up in because you're young and dumb.
Right. So this is the foundation that created you, right?
For sure.
So let's get to you being a teenager and you starting to develop your own type of way. So how was your teenage life in reference
Teenage
to
life, I got my first legal job at 15 and a half with a worker's permit, working at a TV center. I ain't know how the hell to fix TVs. But I worked that shit for a while. You know what I'm saying? I stacked my money up until I found another job. But teenage life, man, that's when I started to really find out who I was. Like, I've always been a hard worker. But now I'm tying in middle school sports, high school sports, track, football, basketball, soccer. Then I'm working, you know what I'm saying? I'm making money and I'm playing sports. So it's like, damn, this ain't that bad. And then I'm seeing my boys, you know what I'm saying? Like, lost a lot of friends in high school, a lot of friends. You know what I'm saying? It's just like,
what do you mean lost?
Like gun violence.
So there's a lot of gun violence heavy where you were at.
Where I'm from, yeah.
Was this through just personal beef or was this
It's
through
just-
like
It's just people trying
to
live by this code that's bullshit. You know what I'm saying? People just it's easy to manipulate a 15, 16, 17-year-old, you know what I'm saying? Like
Impressionable.
yeah, it's easy, you know what I'm saying? Then, like I said, you finding yourself, so now you watching what's on the TV. You just starting to become a young man or a young lady, you know what I'm saying? You starting to find your avenues. All right. Okay, I see what Birdman and Manny Fresh doing in the Big Timers video. I want the new Air Force Ones when Nelly dropped the song, you know what I'm saying? How I'm gonna get it? All right, well, he got it. I'm gonna go steal him, you know what I'm saying? Like, you just young and dumb, but you know what you want, but it's your choice to decide how you gonna get it. So, you know what I'm saying? That, and then on top, and then you got influencers, man. You got, you know what I'm saying, the OGs that not even the OGs, just the old heads in your family that you got gangbangers and you got hardworking people. If this is all you see is gangbanging and you don't know anything about this life, chances are you're going to fall on the gangbanging side. That's just what it is. That's all you know. That's all you see. You grew up. It was cool throwing up gang signs. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what you're doing, but it's just a psychological mindfuck. You know what I'm saying? So, on the flip side to me, man, my mom used to instill fear in my heart, bro. If I got in trouble in school, oh my God, bro, I knew all day. I get in trouble at 9 o'clock. I know from 9 to 2, I'm thinking about the ass whooping I'm about to get. You know what I'm saying? My mom got off at 5, so really 9 to 5, I'm thinking about the ass whooping I'm about to get. You know what I'm saying? But my mom just instilled that shit early, man. Like that, and then on top of that, it's just like seeing your friends die at 16 and 17, man, that shit just does something to you. You know what I'm saying? So you just gotta find, that goes back to what I said earlier, you know what I'm saying? You gotta find your niche in the system. All right, do I want to take this route? I know what this route gonna do, chances are, or do I want to take this route? This route requires a lot more dedication, hard work, sweat, tears, but I'm gonna get what I want and I'm gonna feel good about it. I ain't gotta look over my shoulder every day if I take this route. So
right. So during your teenage years, you credit your parental
sure,
guidance.
man, my uncle,
that's
bro,
what really kept you out of.
My uncle worked his ass off. My uncle was a hustler, bro.
Okay.
Hedging bushes, cutting trees, baling pine straw, baling hay, cutting grass, digging trenches, tilling land.
So at no point in his life did he decide to go the other way. He always kept it straight.
My uncle always found a way to make money. Always. And I just seen it. You know, I was like, I want to be like, oh, bro. You know what I'm saying? My pops wasn't around. So, always found a way to make money, man. And it's just like, they just stuck with me. It's something about being young and getting money.
Right.
Legally. You know what I'm saying? I can't get in trouble for this. And then, just buying your own shit. Like, I never forget the first day, bro. First day, I got enough money to buy my school clothes in 6th grade. Mm-hmm. Bro, I went to Dollar General. I'll never forget this day. I was happy as fuck. I had like 50 bucks. Yeah. I went to Dollar General. I bought some $12 jeans. Them bitches, you wash them 100 times and blue ink was still ruin everything in the wash. And I bought a Brock Lesnar black t-shirt. I was happy, bro. I remember walking out the Dollar General just holding up both fingers like, look, mom, I bought it, you know what I'm saying? But I felt good, man. Like,
because it's that ownership.
Yeah, I ain't give a shit that it came from Dollar General. I didn't give 2 fucks. I worked for this, and I bought this shit myself, you know what I'm saying? And it just did something to me. It just did, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was so happy. And I was big into wrestling, so then I got a Brock Lesnar shirt. You know
right, Brock Lesnar was a shit.
I had a Brock Lesnar, The Rock, Stone Cold,
that was my guy.
Kane, Undertaker. You know what I'm saying? I had them all, bro.
Stone Cold was my guy.
Yeah,
that was my guy
bro.
right there.
It's just something about working hard. And then at the same time, I looked around me. I'm in this little city. There's people that were born here and they old and they still here. It's nothing. They just going through the motions in life. They work, come home. They ain't got nothing to look forward to. You know what I'm saying? It's sad, but it's the reality of it.
So when you were going through your teenage years, you have the strong parental guidance. Mm-hmm. You see that you're doing a lot. You're starting to accomplish things. You're starting to gain your own sense of ownership. At what point did you realize, like, hey, I've done what I can do here. I need to take another step and put myself in a position to get out of the place I'm at?
That's when I went to college.
Okay.
First to go to college in the family. So I knew I'm the oldest. I got a little brother and 2 little sisters. So I knew if I show them the way and then I make it out, it's only going to motivate them to get the fuck out of here. Because like I said, you look around me, bro, I can count, without even thinking, I can count 10 people I've played sports with and sat in class with that aren't here anymore. And I'm talking about teenagers, just dead. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to show them the right way. I'm going to go to college and I'm going to motivate it. I'm going to motivate my family, my siblings. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to motivate people around me, but my main priority is my immediate family. So I went to college, got my degree. My brother went to college, got his degree in criminal justice.
Criminal justice, okay.
My brother got his degree. He actually went to trade school. Now he works on big rigs. My
Amen.
sister's in college, and now my baby sister is starting to go to college.
That's black
So,
excellence
you know what
right
I'm
there.
saying?
I don't know too many black families where every sibling
Ain't, bro.
went to college.
But you gotta show them
I
the
can't
way.
even, you know.
So I ain't graduated.
You know what I'm
high school.
saying?
But
So
you gotta
we-
show them the way, bro, because it's easy to fall into that. It's easy to fall victim to the system, bro. We live in a really small place,
Right.
and it's systematically designed for you to not make it, bro. Like that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying?
So you receive this, you receive these accolades, and then you decided, okay, this was good,
Yeah.
but now I want to continue going up the ladder. What was your next step?
Join the military.
Okay, so what was your mind state that even got you into wanting to join the military?
I didn't want to.
Yes.
At first, I didn't want to join the military. At first, I had a real good job, man. When I graduated college, as soon as I graduated, they hired me like 3 weeks later. I had
What'd you
a
do?
good ass job. I was working for Brinks, Armored
Shit.
Car Services.
Was you you was driving with the
No,
work?
I was
about
moving
to
the
say,
money.
that's scary.
I'd move, swap out ATMs, dropping off money to the banks, picking
Quick
up money
banks.
from the bank. Yeah, quick banks, man.
I was always interested in quick banks.
Yeah,
I was always
bro.
intrigued about Brinks because like
Brinks is
y'all
solid,
keep
bro.
the work on y'all. That's dangerous.
It's a dangerous job.
Hell yeah.
Like I done seen, bro. I'm gonna tell you when I knew I had to get out that job though. I
When
was
people
getting
got
paid
knocked
like
off?
no, I was getting paid. I was
Shit.
getting paid like $15 an hour. Now the minimum wage is $7.15 at the time.
Oh, shit, you was living
So
good.
I'm living good. Yeah, I'm living good.
Shit.
But I moved $8 million one day, and my check was only like $1,600, and I was like, okay, I just moved $8 million in one stop, just one stop, Bank of America, BB&T. It's a bank on the East Coast.
Yeah.
$8 million, and my check only $1,600.
That kind of mess with your head.
I was like,
That would mess with
something
mine.
ain't
I'll
right,
say
bro.
that.
Like this
I'll
is
say
not
that right now.
it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I get shot today, they just gonna replace me with the next man.
Some next smiling motherfucker.
Keep it moving.
Right
I ain't
there.
got no benefits, but the money's good.
Hell yeah.
I'm 17, making double the minimum wage. That's
Oh damn, you was still 17 at this point.
sorry, no, I wasn't. I'm lying like I was 19.
Okay, so
I'm
I
19.
mean 19, shit, that's still young as hell. Like fucking cleaning
19.
up. You know what I mean?
But yeah, I mean, it was good money though.
Right.
Good money. So,
So now you know. So you worked at that job. You established your career in a sense, you know, and you got your degree from your college,
yep.
and then the military.
They
comes in.
people might be like, "How you graduated at 19?" But I took college and high school, so that's how I got ahead. I was 2 years done when I
In high
graduated
school.
high school. Yeah.
Shit.
So that's how that worked.
I ain't even 2 years done.
Yeah.
Now.
Online,
You know.
took classes through UNCG, shout out Greensboro.
Okay.
But yeah, I took classes online in high school, and they got accredited. That's how that worked.
Okay. So this military thing, you got into it.
Yep.
Why? Why'd you do it? I mean, you got a degree.
Well,
what the fuck you?
I was working at Brinks, and then on top of like moving millions of dollars, only getting paid $1,600 every 2 weeks. It's a private company out of Texas, so they were like, "All right." Their competitors is Loomis, Garda, and Brinks. It's 3 different carriers.
I've seen those.
These 2 were cheaper, contract wise. So they started losing contracts, and Brinks started losing contracts, and they were like, "Well, we're paying more money out than we're receiving, so we got to cut this overtime." We was getting unlimited overtime. We was working our asses off. You know what I'm saying? I was getting paid, bro.
Cleaning up.
I was getting paid, bro. So they cut the overtime. Now I'm like, damn, my check's a couple $100 cheaper. I can't do this. There's no benefits in it. It's like, all right, I'm about to join the military, travel the world, get benefits, get relatively the same amount of money I'm making now. Later down the road, I'm gonna get more. And I just joined, and you know what I'm saying, I've been here for 7 years now, going on 7 years.
So you deployed. I mean, you've established relationships. You've gotten so all the both of your children were during your military stint.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
So how was your first child? How was that experience being in the military?
It was cool, man.
Were you married previously?
Yeah.
How was all these new things in your life as far as, extra pressure on the military?
It wasn't really pressure, bro. It was the military has been the easiest job I've ever worked.
Mm-hmm.
This shit is cake. It's easy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I work Monday through Friday, 7 to 4. I'm off. I get paid 30 days a year off. It's easy to me. When I deploy, it's challenging, but for the vast majority of it, I get a good paycheck just to work on shit.
Mm-hmm.
And it's solid. It's one of the easiest jobs, but
do you feel like your job interferes with you having personal lives and personal connections and relationships? Do you feel like your job is hindering any of that?
My job allows me to make new relationships.
Okay.
So I travel the world.
But I mean, like your own personal at-home relationships, your ladies, your kids. Like, is your job making it harder to deal with the people that are the closest to you?
Yeah, no. I mean, with the advancements of technology, it makes it a little easier. Like FaceTime changes the game.
Right.
And then on top of that, you gotta understand, like I've always been told. I mean, it always stuck with me. You want to be a man with a lot of time and no money, or a man with a little bit of time and a lot of money. And you know what I'm saying? I'm big on money doesn't mean everything. I really don't care about money, but you need money to survive. If you don't have money, you can't go nowhere in today's age. You know what I'm saying? So my job allows me to take care of my family very, very efficiently without any stressors. You know what I'm saying? I can get sick. I can get in a car wreck today and be in a coma for 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 months. I'm still going to get paid regardless of what the fuck's going on in life. There's not many people that can go get hurt and get paid until they get back. It's just not going to happen.
It's a blessing.
It's a blessing, bro. Like COVID, people lost a lot of jobs, a lot of money. I was just at home getting paid.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't beat it. You know what I'm saying? So
that's a blessing, man.
but it has its days, man. Like when you miss birthdays and births, and I watched my first daughter be born through FaceTime. You know what I'm saying? That messed with me a little bit. But
I didn't know that.
at the same, I watched her in Texas. She was born in North Carolina. I watched her through FaceTime calls in Texas. But at the same time,
has that affected the relationship you have with your daughter today?
no, she ain't know. She didn't know what's going on. But at the same time, that same job allows me to travel and go see her for free. You know what I'm saying? It allows me to see her for 2-3 weeks at a time, and I still get paid to take work off and go see her. It allows me to be able to give her X, Y, and Z. It allows me to be able to show her, you know what I'm saying? I get her stuff from when I go overseas, like when I'm in Kuwait. I buy her camels. I buy her things from overseas, and it resonates to her. Oh, my dad got this from Kuwait. Oh, my dad got this from Germany. And she's excited to show it. And there's not many kids that can say, oh, my dad got this from Kuwait, or my dad got this from here. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's happy to be like, look what my dad brought me from Kuwait. You know what I'm saying? So it makes her happy and proud that her dad is doing something else to be able to provide for her. So she's not at that age where it's starting to affect her that I can't be there for certain things. She's just excited at the fact that I'm able to do certain things for her from a distance.
As your career progresses, do you see yourself wanting to place yourself closer to your children so that you're able to effectively be the father that you would like to be in their lives?
It always sucks being away from your kids, but just for people that don't know, like my first daughter, me and her mom aren't together, so she lives in a separate place. So no matter where I'm at in life, geographically, I'm still not going to be immediately in her household. So, you know what I'm saying, that doesn't really make that much of an effect. I still go and see her every couple months out of the year. And she understands, she understands I'm working. She understands that. So, geographically, like I tell my mom all the time, she's like, why you want to go so far away? And I'm just like, Mom, you got to understand, like I've been here for 6 years. And I've only seen you once. Like, no matter where I go geographically, you still...
The effort...
You know what I'm saying? So, like, a lot of people don't understand that. Like, when you're in the military, man, everybody wants you to come and see them, but they don't understand, like, the effort it takes to buy a plane ticket, get a hotel, get a